Hello. I was shuffling my Rumi Oracle Pocket Edition deck, and my question was, what do we need to know right now? Now, the energies may be a little frenetic at this time because I just wanted one card, but multiple cards kept coming out. And I asked for one card. That one card that came out was Cosmic Heart. And this card came out already in a previous reading. And in that previous reading, two cards fell out, which was Cosmic Heart and the Human Gift. Now, again, because I had already seen this message before, I asked for a second card. Again, multiple cards came out. I asked for one more. And that one more card, that second card that came out was the Human Heart. So these two want to be together. Cosmic Heart and the Human Gift. So let me read it to you, read both of them to you. Here's the image behind Cosmic Heart. Okay. I have seen everything. I have no fear. I have the heart of a lion. I shine like Venus. For life to work out with perfect synchronicity and generous grace, there is nothing you need to understand. You have been asked to bear darkness without losing hope for the return of the light. Here you are, still loving, still wise, ready for a love that is bigger than you have ever experienced. The Human Gift, the image. And I'm looking at this image, yes. This woman in the image down here, she looks distraught. She's holding her head in a tense pose, not unwilling, perhaps, to look at spirit, angelic assistance, divine assistance. Okay, let me read to you the Human Gift. Such attraction is offered by the beloved with sweetness and generosity, yet such jealousy comes from you with so much doubt and suspicion. Do you berate yourself, blazing angel, because you have moments where you cannot trust in love more than you believe in your fear? Rise now from your doubts and admonishments and let your human self be loved. Even with all the doubt, you are a cherished one of the great beloved and always shall be. Be kind to your heart. Okay, let's go back to the Cosmic Heart here. What stands out? Lion and Venus. You are fierce, but also very loving. You can be strong and soft. And Spirit is reminding you that you need not do anything. There is a strong message of surrender and trust here. For life to work out with perfect synchronicity and generous grace, there is nothing you need to understand. You don't have to figure it out. The logical mind, the ego, will try to figure things out, but your higher self, your intuition, knows that there's nothing to be figured out, that there is great power and magic in surrendering, in trusting the universe. You have been asked to bear darkness without losing hope for the return of the light. Let me repeat that. You have been asked to bear darkness without losing hope for the return of the light. And you're holding to that light. You're holding on to that hope, despite walking through the darkness, despite going through many cycles of the dark nights of the soul. And here's recognition, acknowledgement from Source. How? Despite going through the darkness, you have still chosen to be loving. Here you are, still loving, still wise, ready for a love that is bigger than you have ever experienced. The word ready is standing out to me. Perhaps your egoic mind may feel like it is not ready, but Spirit knows you are ready for a love that is bigger than you have ever experienced. The human gift. There is an acknowledgement of the feelings of doubt, self-admonishments that may arise within you on occasion. You may berate yourself, chastise yourself, or your human self does this. And the message here is that you are loved unconditionally. Even when you feel shaken, when your trust feels shaken, you are loved unconditionally by the divine, by, as it says here, the great beloved. You may be too hard on yourself. You may have perfectionistic tendencies. But here's the reminder. Do you berate yourself, Blazing Angel, because you have moments where you cannot trust in love more than you believe in your fear? This may happen to you on occasion. Your human self may be quite berating, demeaning. That inner critic can get quite loud at times. But Spirit says, rise now from your doubts and admonishments and let your human self be loved. Let your human self be loved. It is safe to receive love. It is safe to be loved. You are worthy of love no matter what. And it says here, even with all the doubt, because after all, we are having a human experience. Even with all the doubt that your human self may have, remember that you are a cherished one of the great beloved and always shall be. This is a timeless, unconditional love. And the final words, be kind to your heart. Kindness, compassion. That's the message here. Be kind to yourself. You are perfectly lovable no matter what, despite being human, despite being imperfect. Okay, let's see what other message may want to come out. Doorway, transition, transformational time. Doorway to opportunities. Doorway to love. That makes me think you've opened your heart. Spirit knows, your highest self knows that you are ready to receive love. You are ready to receive love in human form, another human being who is just as loving and wise as you are. who is just as cherished by the great beloved. Aleph, A-L-E-F, the beginning. Okay. Wow, okay, transition, the beginning, yep. There's a theme here. Doorway makes me think of thresholds, being on the threshold of a new beginning, a new cycle. And this cycle involves love. Hermit retreat. You likely have been in hermit mode for a very long time. And all that self-reflection, all that time in solitude, getting to know yourself, learning to love yourself, accept yourself, be more compassionate with yourself, you've also grown very wise. The tree of life, connection and support. Love is coming in. Soul-aligned connections are coming in to support you. You need not walk your path alone. You've done the inner work. It is time. You are ready to expand your network. And speaking of trees, yes, they symbolize wisdom. You not only have divine support from those in the spiritual realm, you are on the threshold of entering a new cycle that involves receiving support, physical support in your material world. Comet, potential for change. Yeah, this is a very transitional time for you. Crystal, recharging and rebooting. Well, yes, that's what you've been doing in hermit mode. Getting energetically prepared, stabilized for this new cycle. Recharging, rebooting, yes, that makes me think of transition. That's what happens when you start something new. Let me give you an analogy of buying a new laptop. You take the laptop out of the box, you turn on the power, you can't use it right away. There are things that need to be done. There is a setup process. So that makes me think of, yes, being in transition mode. Before you can start using the new laptop, there is a setup process. And looking at this big gem here with the multiple facets, yes, you are multifaceted. That makes me also think of multi-dimensionality. You are receiving support from beings from other dimensions. many other different dimensions. Cosmic beings. Now I'm thinking of a diamond, forged under pressure, making me think of the hermit. Going through the dark night of the soul. To emerge as a diamond, formed under pressure, forged through pressure. Cosmic lamp, ultimate truth. Well, that makes me think of this lantern that the hermit is holding. The ultimate truth, well, that makes me think the ultimate truth is love. Wisdom, that makes me think, yeah. Circle, unity, yeah, unity consciousness makes me think. And also you're uniting with another human being, another loving being. And there are references in the Cosmic Heart card. You have been asked to bear darkness without losing hope for the return of the light. Lantern. Cosmic lamp. The light is returning. Anything else from this deck? Time, creating a positive future. This makes me think about part of your purpose here. Creating a positive future. As within, so without. You've gone within, done the inner work. That in itself creates a more stable, loving future on planet Earth. As within, so without. Anything else, Spirit? Wishes fulfilled. 9 of Cups. And that ended up under the Tree of Life, connection and support. The Ace of Wands, okay, passionate new beginnings. Okay, we have beginning here. Passion. That makes me think of the lion, the reference to a lion. Also potentially Venus, yeah. Passionate love. Oh, and this comet here makes me think, it says here, blazing angel, blazing comet. Yeah, fire energy here, passion energy here. And I'm looking at the Tree of Life card and the word connection and support. The word support is under life. So that makes me think life support. Supporting life, supporting nature. But it says symbiotic relationship. There's interconnectedness, right? Unity. Supporting life on Earth. But Mother Earth is supporting us. And that is part of creating a positive future, understanding the interconnectedness of all of creation. Okay, we have the Two of Wands. Yeah, more passion, fire energy, Wands energy. Yep, hanging on to your hope here. Makes me look at that phrase. You have been asked to bear darkness without losing hope for the return of the light. Holding on to your hope and faith. And we also have the Four of Wands, more Wands energy. Home, security, stability, ceremony. Celebrating with others. Ooh, the Tower. Sudden change, divine intervention. That makes me look at the Comet card. Potential for change, potential for sudden change. Okay, the Tower, please. We have the Star. Inspiration, hope, divine wisdom. You have been asked to bear darkness without losing hope for the return of the light. Here you are, still loving, still wise. The Star makes me think of the last word in the human gift card. Yeah, be kind to your heart. And this is what you've learned to do, to be kinder to yourself. Okay, Knight of Cups. Heart-led, loving, romantic, kind. So, reference to a love offer. A gift. There you go, the human gift. The gift of love being offered to you. A gift from the divine. Anything else on the Tower? The Knight of Pentacles, goal-oriented, consistent, diligent. Yes, that just makes me think of diligence, just holding on to your faith and hope without losing hope. Bearing the darkness without losing hope. It may seem like the pace is rather slow. It may feel like it's at a standstill right now. But seeing the Tower card, when this happens, it's going to feel sudden. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, well, that's not surprising. We're talking about love in this reading. Love, heart fulfillment. Passion as well. Lots of Wands energy as well. King of Wands. Loyal, dynamic, assertive. The union between two loving, passionate, creative souls. And now we have the Lovers. Okay, let's go to another deck. Okay. Oh, we have the World at the bottom of the deck. Oh, sorry, there was another card there. Closing message, if possible. Okay, all right, we'll stop here. This is confirmation. We have the Four of Wands. Okay, Four of Wands, confirming the Four of Wands. Home, security, stability, ceremony, celebrating with others, yes. Happy family, happy home. Connection and support. The human gift to you, loving, wise soul. Okay, thank you. Take care.